There are no fish in this river. The lost boy can't be served. If you like to stay for the winter, I'll share with you my bed. I may seem lost, but it's the only place where I can ride to myself. And when summer comes, I'll follow the sun till the end of days, the end of days, the end of days, the end of days. Did something change since the last time? Last time I was here. Is the rain still pouring and the wind was dry? Blurring the path of sound waves and all around. It's all around. It's all around. Live in two, guys, live in two. So maybe now I should climb this grass, observe it for a while. If it feels my path, I'll linger too long, expecting to see your face. Carving my name in the pine tree, the one that stood the storm. Oh, great light, please flood my eyes. Show me the golden road, the golden road. The golden road, the golden road. I want to know. Ah, it's Saturday, it's Saturday. Let's do this, guys. Time is a ticking. Hey, welcome. Haha. We are live on YouTube. How are you all doing? Happy Photography Day. Thank you to Lee, my good buddy, on Periscope and YouTube and Twitter, who reminded me it was World Photography Day. How are you all doing? I am out and about today. Let's turn the music down a little bit. As you can probably guess, I'm out and about heading, what am I doing today? Well, firstly, I hope you're having a good one. Saturday. Well, do you know what? I don't know where today's gone. The hat's a little bit wonky. I'm just about to go and shoot some photographs, actually, in about an hour's time. So working relatively late this evening. Not too bad. Should be fun. I hope you're all well and enjoying the day. Mixed bag of weather today. We've had a little bit of rain. We've had a little bit of sunshine. It's rather windy. And it's rather cloudy as well, all thrown in. But there is blue sky and it's looking quite sunny out there. Hopefully you do. I'll tell you what I'm doing today. What am I doing today? I'm doing a thing called the Screen on the Green, which is an annual event. Here we go, Robert. Nice to have you on board. So Robert is saying I was back at the church retaking one of the images I previously sent. Hey, brilliant. I'm going to look forward to seeing that. I think somebody, possibly you, Robert, has sent me some some pictures on Facebook. Apologies that I haven't had a chance to catch up with them. It was going to be a working day today, and then it ended up being kind of a bit of a kind of chilling out day as well as a working day. It was a bit of a mix. It's a bit of an odd day today. And I've just been waiting for my job to arrive. Anyway, we are here, we are live. How are we all doing? Now listen, I hope you are going to have an amazing World Photography Day. What's left of it? Anyway, there's still time. Get out there and take some pictures. That's what I always say. What am I doing? Yeah, Screen on the Green I was telling you about. Screen on the Green is an annual event right down here on the south coast of the UK. Let me move the microphone. Sorry, you're probably all getting a load of static now. Screen on Green. Yeah, it's they put up this great big cinema screen. And it's a free event, and you can come down and you bring the family and you have a picnic and you take some I'll take some pictures, and you sit and you eat and you get merry and you watch a film. So I think this evening's film that they are showing for the public is The Goonies, which is a brilliant film if you've never seen it. Way back into the 80s, I believe. Goonies is good film, good film. So that's what I'm going to, I'm tasked to go and do some photographs of that for one of my clients today. So that should be fun. Normally involves lots of running around and going up to strangers and saying, hello, can I take your photograph, please? Oh, by the way, don't forget to smile. And don't worry, I'm not a mad person. So I do a lot of that for the first bit, and then the film starts. And then it's about the one and the only time that the tripod comes out. The tripod then comes out because the film starts at about sunset time. Now, last year, because I covered it last year, we did manage, I'm just looking out the window to see what the sky's doing. We could have a good sunset this evening. So last year I did some photographs of the sun was setting. We had the screen over the tops of everybody's heads, which was really nice on that. So I was right back at the kind of the field that it's held at. So you see all the people in front of the screen, setting sun. And then you've got the screen with the film on, which I think was Dirty Dancing last year, if I seem to remember. Logistically and photography wise, it's a challenge to say the least, especially if you've got a really bright setting sun. You've got people down on the ground that suddenly become silhouettes. So if you're not careful, it just ends up a black mess kind of down the bottom there, and you can't see them at all. And then you've got some detail on the screen. So it's one of those jobs where you just go boom, 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 and I'll alter that a little bit, boom, 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 few more, altering the exposure, lots of bracketing in the exposure and stuff like that. And it kind of works. So that should be good. What else? Now, tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. There's a chance I might be having a quiet day out and about somewhere, but I don't know. We'll see. Eastbourne is on. Eastbourne Air Show, which is good. Do you know, I say it's good. I've never actually been. I'm pretty sure I haven't been. I must have been in some previous life. I'm sure I have been along. But it's been many, many years since I've been. So there's a chance I'm going to be going down there and having a little look at that. I noticed that a Periscoper that I follow, Andy, was Bob the Boulder, actually. He's on Periscope. I don't know whether he was scoping from down there today. I'll have to go and check. Possibly. What else are we doing? Right, let's talk photography. Okay, it's World Photography Day, and photography to me is a passion. It's a hobby. It's a job. It's what I do. It's about telling your story. And I wanted to throw some tips out there for photographers, okay? Photographer, number one tip, okay? Number one tip is to always carry a camera with you. I'm thinking off my feet now. Always carry a camera with you. Whatever you carry with you, always take some kind of form of method of recording something, whether it's a mobile phone, the best camera in the world. Here we go. He scoped from his airport with a couple of the visiting aircraft which had dropped in on its way back to the air show. I thought I didn't see it, but I saw the notification come up. So that was Andy. He was talking about Robert there. So Robert, so Bob the Boulder's been scoping because he works down in an airfield. So that was good. So yeah, always carry a camera with you. No, whatever you do is so much easier now than it ever used to be. I don't need to tell you how easy it is to carry an Android or in a mobile phone. iPhone's cracking. If you're really into your photography, go and do that. I don't care what anybody says. iPhone is brilliant. That's number one tip. Number two tip. If you want to improve your photography and you take photographs of people, learn how to talk to people. Biggest skill out there. I've mentioned it on previous YouTube lives, but this is going to be a kind of a one-hit wonder. You could watch this one and not even worry about any of the other ones. So this is your top tip. And if you don't know who I am, by the way, I'm Scott Ramsey. I'm a professional photographer. I've been taking pictures for 30 years. Yes, I'm that old. So I've got a little bit of knowledge on the subject. So number two tip, okay, get to know if you're a people photographer or you're an event photographer or you're doing anything that involves people, Get to know your subject, okay? So it's relevant, I guess, if you go and photograph koala bears in Australia. Get to know your subject big time, okay? If you're dealing with people, you've got to learn how to deal and talk to people. You are not going to get the best out of your subject if you have no idea what to talk to them about and you're a shrinking violet, although sometimes that works. You've got to go into a situation, you've got to work out exactly how to treat the person you're photographing. Dead simple. It sounds, but it's not dead simple because some people are really chatty, other people are not. Inspiration is my top third tip. Top 3 tip for inspiration is to look at what's relevant at the moment. The themes change. It went through a phase where everything was lit with studio lights. Mobile lighting, flash was a big thing a little while ago. Still hanging around there, okay? But the big thing now is no flash, no shoot available light is what everybody seems to be love to be doing. Yes, so there Robert's just saying I'm finding a lot of people do like their photograph taken. They sure do, and they don't mind as long as you're honest with them. Just don't forget to send them a photograph. Put it on an email, just send it to them and they'll think it's great, okay? So yeah, inspiration. So one of the themes at the moment is shooting everything available light. Photography is on vogue at the moment, in vogue, on vogue, whatever you want to call it. It's popular at the moment. I get clients now I go on to a photo shoot for, and I love it because I've kind of loved that kind of photography. And they say to me, I don't want any flash, Scott. I just want, you know, if you've got to use a high ISO or whatever, that's absolutely fine. Go and shoot available light. And it's beautiful to work with, but there is an art to doing it. So if you decide to do it, you've got to work at it. Okay, and you've also got to have the equipment. Nice bright lenses will really help you there. Can I come up with a 4th one? 4th tip. Grow a moustache. No. A beard helps. No. Gear envy. Do not get gear envy at all. Okay, if you can't afford the latest cameras, don't worry about it. Use what you have in your camera bag, in your kit bag. Do not let it stop you going out and taking pictures because you haven't got the latest this, that and everything else. Don't fall for that. I've got the glasses. Ha 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 ha. Glasses are always good. Number 5. We're up to 5. How many can we get out of this? 5. Top tip for photography. Inspiring photographers. Okay, if you're wanting to make a living out of being a photographer, it's very, very hard to make a living out of being a photographer full time. So do not kid yourself that you can just go out there, even if you're an amazing photographer, and earn a living at it just like that. Okay, it's very, very hard to do because the value of photography has dropped now because it's so accessible for everybody. So what I first say you've got a job and you're an amateur photographer and you want to go pro, or you're thinking about going pro after leaving college or university, cover yourself, okay? There's no harm and there is no shame in to have a part-time job that pays the bills and then do your photography on the side, build up your client base and try stuff like that. Number 6, hey, we're rattling these off today. Number 6, if you've got a top, if you want to get yourself out there, okay, you want to get yourself out there and known, all right? Sending emails to people is so hit or miss. It's probably going to end up in the spam box of their email client, okay? Sending a letter, that's a bit quirky. I've known photographers do that. You could send a photograph, a postcard, make a magazine, send it out to them. You might be able to get something there. My suggestion is, hang on, let me just make sure nobody's reversing into the back of my car. No, we're good. That was close though. She's about that far away from it. And it was a lady because I saw it in the mirror. Don't hit my car, please. What was I saying? Get yourself out there. Okay, top tip for getting yourself out there. Shoot photographs. You're already doing that. You're working every single day. You're photographing absolutely everything, even off your own back, okay? Put it on social media. Watermark your images, okay? And just get it out there. Putting stuff on Facebook every day, putting stuff on Instagram, Twitter, whatever your preferred method of contact is with people in the wider world, get out there and do it. There is no way of, I can tell you to improve or get clients, you can go and do this, because it varies. Sometimes you'll put a photo exhibition on, for example, and you will get loads of leads. Another time you will get no leads at all and you think you've wasted your time, and then 6 months down the line somebody will contact you and said, I came and saw your photo exhibition. Or, for example, I came and saw your Facebook Live, or I saw a photograph you posted 6 months ago, and I remember that image and and I want to book you now. So it's very difficult to quantify where your leads are going to come from. So the best thing to do is be everywhere as much as you can. Okay, that is it. Okay guys, listen, I'm going to make a move. I am possibly going to go over to Periscope and do a quick hello to everybody out there, because it's been a little while. Last time I was doing that, I was trying to photograph HMS Queen Elizabeth arriving. So I think I'm going to head over to Periscope and just say hello to all my followers over there. Listen, whatever it is, if you've got any questions, if I can give you any advice, just hit me up, send me a message. I'm more than happy to try and help in any way I can. I do this because I like to inspire people to get off the sofa and take photographs, improve their photography and do that kind of stuff. Have a great evening. Thank you very much, Robert. Enjoy yourselves. Sorry for the very quick and brief broadcast this evening, but there we go. That's the way it goes sometimes. Make sure the moustache is great. If you're on Periscope, please come and join me over there so I'm not all by myself. SR Pics on Twitter. It will be going live probably in about 5 minutes. It'll be very much the same thing, but we might have a different group of people in there, so it's always good to say hello. Adios, amigos. Have a great evening. Get out there taking pictures. Have fun and enjoy it. This is what it's all about. See you later. Bye from me.